Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Knowles, and this is the Nerdic Gods Podcast, episode 49, I believe. Yes, 49.
Really?
Today. Yeah. One more.
Shit.
One more. What are we doing next week? We celebrate?
3 more for a
We
year.
gotta do something.
3 more for the year. We should just
3
wait.
more for the year. Yeah, maybe we'll do something for a whole year. Anyways, we are the Nerdic Gods. We are a weekly video game podcast. We come to you every Sunday. Today, I'm joined by the well-shaved Sims. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, he did it.
Oh,
He did it.
Look at this nerd.
Yeah. Wait, what is that? What's that? Oh, he's got 2.
He's got 2. He's like Darth
Holy
Maul.
shit. No. Darth Maul has 1 double set. Come on, man.
This guy calls himself a nerd. He doesn't
God
even know
damn
it's
it.
1 saber, huh?
And then we are also joined by a mysterious
Oh, no.
guest.
Oh, shut up, nerd. Daniel's not here. This is Daryl time, baby.
Daryl. Wow. He bumped us.
Imagine if he choked on it.
This is Daryl. I kicked Daniel out. He's too much of a nerd. You guys got to get some coolness in here. You know what I mean?
I like it. Okay. Daryl, what brings this upon us today? Why are you here?
That was too many big words for me. I didn't know what you just said.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna continue on with the show then, I guess. What's up the slug?
I'm here to talk about games and make
You're
this place
inside.
cooler.
Oh, okay. Games are cool though.
Games are cool.
Okay.
You're not cool if you don't like games.
Questions? This guy's intimidating me, Sims. I don't know. Sims is just in shock right now. Okay. Well, let's just move on with the show. Daryl, we normally start the show with what video games we have been playing. So I guess we'll ask you, what video games have you been playing?
I don't play games, but they're cool.
Are drugs cool, Daryl?
No, drugs are not cool. But chugging beers, that's cool.
Isn't that like a purple soda?
It's a beer.
That's a beer. Oh, okay. It's actually
Yeah.
a beer. Okay. I thought it was a grape soda, honestly.
No, I don't drink soda. Oh, am I a loser?
No, I don't. It's a good point. Have you been playing any video games though, Daryl?
Yeah, I've been playing some nerd games.
Okay. What kind of nerd games you play?
Nerd games. There's this one nerd game.
Hour and a half.
There's one nerd game where you play as this little. It's called Donut County. You play as this little circle. And you're kind of sucking stuff up, like your mom.
You can't say that.
Daryl. Yeah. He just did.
Daryl is here. Okay, so you're sucking stuff up, and the more you suck stuff up, it gets bigger, and you got to suck up this whole area. Basically, that's the premise.
Mm-hmm.
He plays this little raccoon.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know what a raccoon is.
An animal, yeah.
Okay. He plays this little raccoon, and you're sucking things up, and then you got to go different levels. They have different objectives. Sometimes it'll change things up. You get an ability where you can like shoot things back out at the hole, and that'll help solve puzzles to get more things.
What are you trying to shoot?
I forget what. I think you shoot. You have to pick something up and then shoot it back out. So it's different. One time you shoot a frog, and then the frog has to get. You have to get bees, and the frog will eat them.
The frog.
And you're just trying to get. Yeah, he'll lick them, and then it'll make you bigger.
So what's the point of this game? Like you just going level by level?
There's a story behind it.
Is there? Oh, there's a whole story there going on. Okay.
No, I mentioned it to you. I didn't talk. He didn't. Daniel mentioned it to you. He didn't talk about it last
Of course.
week. Yeah.
Okay. That's what happened.
But there is a story behind it about this little raccoon. Basically, like there is like a trash king, is what he calls himself. He's like a king panda, and he has like other pandas that go around sucking people through holes in the town through holes and stuff. So you're trying to the story kind of gets revealed through all the characters that kind of were sucked into Donut County, which is basically the whole area.
Are you like spinning the characters out?
That's basically the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
In terms of the story, you kind of
Spoiler.
let everyone out. Yeah. The raccoon kind of feels bad, and he's not really a bad guy, but the Trash King is kind of a bad guy and not really caring about
trash
people.
kings, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a charming little game.
Interesting. What did you play this on? Game Pass?
The Switch.
Switch? Oh,
It was really cheap. It was like $3.
yeah, I remember hearing about this game. When did this come out? 2019? No,
maybe 2018,
maybe 2018. Yeah.
something like that.
You play anything else?
Yeah, there's this other nerd game, super nerd game,
Super nerd.
visual novel game, 13 Sentinels,
Oh,
Aegis
okay.
Rim.
Aegis Rim. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this one lately.
Got a weird narrative and how it tells its narrative. Basically, it is a visual novel that also has like an RTS battle system with it. So you're either like doing the battle and there's some story mixed into that, or you're kind of doing the visual novel aspect of it. But it isn't just like text. Like you are walking around. There is like a little bit of an adventure game to it. You kind of have to figure out how to progress. So basically how the thing is set up, each of the characters you have to keep playing as them, but you start like the same day every time, if that makes sense. It changes every once in a while, but like it'll start the same time and day, the same thing you're doing. You just need to do different things to see more of the story.
Like a Groundhog's Day type of thing, or like
no? I think they say it being a different day.
Oh, okay.
But you kind of have the same start.
Sure.
That makes sense. So you kind of like one character just starts in a classroom. Your friend comes up. It seems like a Groundhog's Day thing. I don't know yet because I haven't beaten it
Too far.
But it seems like.
Do you kind of just have this open area and you're trying to just like
go
around, do the story? No? Okay.
It is 2D, so it's not like a 3D thing. But
sure.
Like Danganronpa is kind of a 3D thing if you've played Danganronpa. Like you can walk around in that game. This game is more of like you have little like 2D areas to walk around.
Okay.
But it's more about the dialogue, and then you have like little thought things you could do that'll kind of change if you want to try to get to experience different aspects. Because you could just get stuck in the same like, oh, I made the wrong choice, so I did the same thing again. So you kind of have to memorize what you kind of did, but it's not that bad.
Okay.
But the basic premise of it is it's like a time travel narrative, basically. So there are like multiple time periods you're playing these kids as, right? I don't want to say all the times. There's a bunch of different times. And it's also about these kaiju, like robotic kaiju that you're fighting in mechs. That's like the combat part. So you're fighting these like large robotic things.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, like kaiju, right?
Yeah.
So imagine kaiju, but they call them kaiju, but they're also like these huge robots. And these kids get into mechs and like shoot them up and stuff, beat them up.
So is the story as good as everyone's saying? Because it's got nominated for like best narrative, didn't it?
It did get nominated, yeah. I don't know if it's.
How far
I don't know if
are
it's
you
my
anyway?
favorite narrative, but I think I've played about 15 hours or so.
Oh, okay.
Within the past week, yeah. So I do want to continue. We'll see where it goes. It's interesting. I've had some reveals so far, but I guarantee you it gets a little more intricate as I'm going on. So I would like to know where it goes at the end.
Interesting. You gonna keep up with that then? You're gonna try. Yeah,
definitely. And then also Scott Pilgrim comes out today, so I'll be playing.
Yeah,
that.
weird Thursday release for that one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sims, what have you been playing?
I'm so sorry, I was not being rude.
You're being very rude to our new guest. What was it, Daryl?
My name's Daryl.
Daryl. This is exactly like when Urkel became Stefan. You know, it's the same thing.
All right, what are you nerds playing?
Maybe. Fucking dork, Sims. You hear what he just called you?
Can't take him seriously.
Too bad. You better get used to it, dude. Daryl's a new host.
What have I been playing? Cyberpunk still? Still on that Cyberpunk tings? Yeah, I know lingo.
Tings?
Yeah,
Is that lingo? What does that mean?
You don't say tings in America.
I don't. They say a lot of weird things here that I don't
I'm
say.
cool, and I don't say it.
People.
That's very true.
I've not played too much of it. I played a couple of nights worth. Progressing through the story. Slept with a prostitute.
Yep.
Joy toy.
Cyberpunk things.
Male and female.
Of course, gotta get in there, you know.
Yeah. As a
Someone's
straight,
got to get in there.
as a straight man, the man was a bit uncomfortable because I didn't know what I was doing.
No.
And then the cutscene happens, and the cutscene's unskippable.
Yeah.
So it happened, and I was like, oh.
You didn't enjoy staring into Angel's eyes?
It wasn't even
about
Angel, it was one of the Joy Toys.
deep life stuff. Wasn't it Angel? Because I did the same thing.
Oh no, I restarted that because I felt really uncomfortable.
Oh, did you? Okay. I just rolled out with it, and I was like, you know what, me and Angel are gonna have a pleasant conversation here.
I just think the eyes like, oh, is that pleasant conversation leading somewhere else?
He taught me a lot about life, to be honest.
To be fair, the woman spoke a lot of bollocks. No, so admittedly, I have invested in a few glitches in the game. So I have lots of money, and I have 50 street cred.
Already?
Yeah, there's a glitch in I walk the line. You go into the mall, clear the mall out.
That's a quest.
Yes, clear them all out, and then there's a woman at the top, very angry woman.
Super pissed.
And you kill her, and then she doesn't die. You kind of knock her out. So if you kill her, save the game, load the game, she then comes back alive.
Naturally.
But like not dead, but like in that knockout phase. So you kill her, save, load, kill her, save, load, and you get, if you put it onto very hard as well, you get lots of experience points.
How much money does she give you each time?
1,500 a time.
Oh, okay.
Out of like 1 million. I know. I just
a bit of an inconvenience with that low amount. If it was a bit higher, that'd be really nice.
I've got 1 million thingy-bobbers.
Do you really? Okay, cool.
And I'm on the 50 street cred. It doesn't really do your level too much. I know it's probably like, you know, I shouldn't be saying, I don't know, maybe I should. And the reasons I have is kind of just like, I want to get the money. I just want to do the story now. I want all the cool stuff.
Yeah, you're going to need the money for all the cars because I've just been running around doing everything in the open world. And yeah, those cars get expensive, man. Run out quick.
There's a lot of cars as well. Everybody's selling a car.
Yeah, they sell, like every person sells like 5 cars.
It's weird because I don't even think you could afford all the cars just by doing all the side jobs, all the gigs, all the NSPD hustles. I don't even think you'd get enough money. Like, I think you kind of have to exploit it in a way.
So I did I've not done a few side quests. I've done one side quest, the one that you told me to do. Did that, and I've kind of just been progressing. I've had a hard week, so you come home. I really cannot be bothered to like invest in this story. Like, but I'm just tired. Like, work's just kicked my ass this week, so I've not really played that much. I have, I did spend a night doing that glitch, so I mean that was a good.
Are you enjoying the game?
I don't know. I think so. But just every story, I met one of the guys, and he was like, "Oh, this is be an action-packed mission," and I ended up meeting some bloke. This bloke gave me a load of jip, and I was like, "I just want to shoot you now," and then he drove off. And then I met these guys at the Voodoo Boys that I've just met. They're interesting, so it's getting interesting.
Well, I don't mean just the story. Are you enjoying the combat, the music, the graphics, any of it?
Combat, yes. The music, yes. I don't know if I can say I've played enough to say I've enjoyed it. It's always been like an hour. I've not, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to play these like RPGs for like more than an hour a night, I think. So I'm not going to say I'm not liking it. I'm not going to say I'm enjoying it. I mean,
pretty far into the game, though. If you got to the Voodoo Boys.
I think, yeah. So I'm going to keep playing it. I really want to invest in it. I want to fall in love with it, and I've not done that yet. And it's upsetting.
Yeah, I always find with big games like that, once I have like a full day to just like sit down with it and, commit like many hours at once to it, then I can kind of figure out my, just the rhythm of how you want to play the game, and then, play it like that, after work and when you only have shorter amount of times and stuff, and then just kind of enjoy it more.
I do like Johnny.
Who doesn't?
But then I do think the game suffers with momentum. Like, the game will start slowly, start building, ramp up, and then it will stop and slow down again. then slow down, and then it ramps up, and now it's just slowed down again for me. Like, I did that big mall mission, shooting, and then now I'm doing something with Johnny again, and it's just like... Oh.
Are you bouncing back and forth between the different main missions? Because you know how they kind of split off into those like 3 different paths?
I'm supposed to go see Pan Am somewhere.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know what you mean with the kind of like it'll fall off and like go back and more relaxed. But especially when you go to like a different one of the paths in the main mission, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm just a bit... It's time more than anything. That's what's upsetting me. And it's like, if it's like 9 o'clock and I'm sat down, I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna play this an hour. I don't see the point.
You could do that. Just do gigs and do side stuff.
The kind of funny streams are killing me as well, because I'm like, oh, well, I end up watching them for longer than I should. So it's all their fault.
Put it on in the background.
Funny, man.
And just do some gigs.
Goddamn great.
Me and Natalie are going to start Stardew Valley tonight.
Oh, there you go. They have the co-op mode now, right?
So, like, I don't know. She's been watching a lot of streams. They're all playing Stardew Valley. It's like, we've not really done it together. Like, let's try it. So I think we should have a good time with that. Spend some quality time together. Download some Indiana Jones. See what the fuss is all
movies?
about. Yeah.
The movies?
Yeah, gonna do
Yeah,
that.
you need to watch all of the trilogy. Watch that trilogy.
I mean, need and want. I don't know.
No, it's need. It's need.
So that's it. I won't kill any more time. Cyberpunk. I'm not enjoying it. I'm just not getting its full potential right now.
Okay, cool.
And it crashes every 5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
The apology yesterday, absolute garbage.
I didn't watch it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just been playing more Cyberpunk too. Hell, just grinding towards the platinum.
Are you anywhere near the platinum?
Yeah, I got Santo Domingo left, and I only got a few side missions and gigs left in there, and then I got all of Pacifica.
So do you have to do all of the gigs, all of the side missions?
Yeah.
Can you miss any of it?
I think side missions you could probably miss a few.
Is buying all the cars part of that?
Yeah.
Quick
Almost
question
got
for you. So
got like 4 cars left.
You met Fingers, right?
Probably.
Did you punch Fingers in the face? Creepy guy, Ripper Dog.
Creep guy, Ripper. Oh yes, I did. That was part of the main
stuff. Did you punch him in the face?
I believe I killed him. No, because he's still alive. And I went back to him. Yeah, I punched him.
So when you went back to him, what did he say to you?
I don't know, because I've used them since.
He refused to serve me.
Did he? Okay. I wonder what I did.
What did you do? Did you punch him?
I just punched him in the face.
See, I don't remember this at all.
It's part of the main story. I know what he's talking about. It's like a real quick part.
Well, is that a problem?
No. You'll be fine.
No, you can go to any Ripper Doc.
Some Ripper Docs have special things.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, but there are higher level ones too.
Well, what I did was, obviously he annoyed me, so I shot him, not thinking that I could shoot him, and he died, and I was like, well, that's a problem. So obviously I reloaded it, but I'd rather have the pleasure of shooting him.
And then shoot
him, I guess. I don't know.
I didn't want to rob myself of a plat. Like, this guy's already pissed me off anyway, and then I shoot him and then he cost me the plat? Nah.
I can tell you that.
Alright, I'm going to shoot him again later.
Yeah, if you're cool, shoot him and walk away.
Yeah, shoot him, walk away.
Or just throw a grenade in the room and then leave.
Yeah.
Or that. Yeah, walk away from those explosions.
What would Daryl do?
That's only
walk away.
I just told you, that's what you got to be cool about it. What is the cool thing to do, and then you do it?
You would shoot him, blow a bubble, and then throw your cigarette on him.
A bubble?
Yeah, with like bubble gum.
No.
Bubble gum's cool.
No, it's not.
Is bubble
you
gum
don't see.
cool?
You don't know what's cool. You're a nerd.
Fuck, man. I thought it was cool. God damn it.
What's
anyways,
next? What's next for Connor then?
What else did I do? Put me on the spot here. Not really. It was my turn. What else did I fucking play? Bloodborne. Played like 30 minutes of Bloodborne. What a horrible fucking experience, guys. I'll tell you what. Jesus, dude.
It's not that bad.
Shit. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like, why are like 2 villagers so hard in that game? You know, you just walk out there. These are supposed to be like grunt level enemies, and it's just like, why are they murdering me in one strike? Like, why does no one explain how to play this game in the beginning? I just don't get it. Like, give me a tutorial.
That's a From Software game.
And that's a From Software game, I guess. Yeah. No, I was just playing it to take a picture for photo mode for the PS I Love You photo mode thing that they do every week. Yeah, it was kind of cool though. I almost got into it. I almost kept playing. Then I thought if I'm gonna play one of these, I'd rather just start with Demon Souls now, I guess. But also, I kind of just want to wait for Elden Ring. I don't know. I want to give Souls a good chance. Like I feel like I could be into it if I just.
Bloodborne's the one to give it the chance, though.
Is it?
Yeah. To me.
Yeah, I know that's supposed to be like the best one, pretty much. I think like overall, that's considered the best, right? Am I wrong?
Pretty much that in the first Dark Souls.
Yeah. So maybe I would. I don't know. I kind of just want to wait for Elden Ring.
Maybe check Sekiro out.
Sekiro?
I own Sekiro. I never played.
I think I own like all of them except Sekiro, maybe. But like I don't know. I own them through something, through PS Plus and whatever else I've gotten. But yeah, I want to get into one at some point. I want to give them a good chance because I haven't given one a chance since Dark Souls, the first one, back on like 360. And that was many years ago now. So I would like to give another one a chance at some point. What else did I play? I played Luigi's Mansion 3 for like a couple hours. Really good. Really cool. I'm going to play more of it. I want to get through the Cyberpunk Platinum.
Yeah, Daniel bought that game.
I will deep dive into that. Did you really, Daniel? I mean, Daryl.
Daniel bought the game.
Fuck, man, this is hard, you know?
Daniel bought the game. I think he's going to play it soon.
It's just you kind of look like him, too, you know?
I don't look like that loser. What are you talking about?
What did Daniel play? Sorry, what did Daniel buy? Luigi's Mansion?
Luigi's Mansion, yeah.
I thought you played it. Well, I thought he'd played it. This is hard.
He did not play it, no.
Oh, okay. So before we go, can I go, Mario?
But you cut out.
Yeah, you cut out. So yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Mario!
Do it not as high.
Your voice is too high pitched for your mic to pick that up.
There you go.
Okay.
So is it true there's a button that just says it?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of them.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It seems like my type of thing, though.
One
It's
of
a
the
little bit
sticks.
of a game, huh? I don't know, Sims. How do you like this game, but you don't like horror movies? You know, it's the exact horror movie setup.
No.
Yeah, you got the.
Yeah, it is. What are you talking about? That's
you
what it
got the cool jock with the hot girlfriend being Mario and Princess Peach. Then you got the lovable nerdy hero being Luigi. Then just the straight nerd being Toad. Random red shirt characters that are just gonna die being the other Toads. You know, horror movie.
Are
They got a
Toads dying in this game?
mysterious invitation to a mysterious hotel that they never heard of.
Are Toads actually dying in this
I go there? No, I haven't seen a Toad die yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone's gonna die at some point.
I assume you're going to see some ghosts, you know?
Yeah. You gotta imagine. Anyways, we will now move on to the news. Still want my spinning logo thing, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it. Okay. Well, where do you guys want to start? Let's start.
There's a lot of news.
There's a lot of news. Big week of news. Shockingly big
Massive
week.
week of news.
Yeah.
What a weird week, you know? It's just I woke up every day. There's like something big happening. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, let's start with the biggest thing. We'll start with this one, and this kind of trickles down into other news stories. So we'll start. Where is it? Here it is. Lucasfilm has announced that all their future video games will be under the banner of Lucasfilm Games, which is kind of just means Disney decided that all the Lucasfilm properties will be under Lucasfilm Games. Right?
Kind of a banner name.
Yeah, kind of a banner name. Same thing that Marvel does with Marvel games. You see
Exactly.
the Marvel logo before all Marvel games, no matter the platform, whatever.
I wish they kind of would have called it LucasArts again, but that's just me.
Yeah. Before we get into the games that they have announced, what do you guys think of this, Daniel?
That's pretty much. I'm Daryl.
There.
Okay. It's pretty much what I want, right?
Yeah, I don't know if the banner itself really means like too much.
No, I like I said, I wish LucasArts was the name. I just think it's a better name and it has more history to it. But
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, why not just bring that back?
Yeah.
Sims.
But I'm excited.
Is this a loophole simply so they can do the Star Wars and different publishers?
No, I don't.
Not a loophole. No,
Because I'm confused.
I think that's the wrong word for that. But
I don't know.
it is a way to do the Marvel Games thing of having different devs make different Star Wars games. So they've announced that like EA will do things still and stuff like that. We'll get to the other announcement. But
Yeah, we'll get to the announcement. I think it might have been Emron someone tweeted out that it's probably the contract still exists, and that this Ubisoft Star Wars game that we're going to talk about can't come out until 2023. Yeah, exactly. That way, when the contract does run out, they're ready to go with these other developers making games, and we don't have to wait, 5 years or whatever after 2023 for other developers to make Star Wars games.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay.
So with that,
it's
go
good.
ahead.
It's good. I don't know. It's just this guy's fucking crazy.
Daryl's getting fucking. Daryl, are you an alcoholic?
Only the cool people are.
Wow. Is he actually drinking alcohol?
I don't know. Daryl, are you?
Of course, I'm drinking beer.
Come on, Sims. Only cool
Okay.
kids drink.
Yeah, good news. I don't understand. I didn't even. I thought Lucasfilms were just Star Wars films. Well, I mean, suppose that was before my time with the Indiana Jones and stuff. What other films under the Lucas thing?
They've made
the Indiana Jones films.
Indiana Jones, Labyrinth. Come on.
I don't know they're all the movies, but
yeah, shit ton of games too. Like they own
the
properties. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, I mean, we're gonna stick with this, so we'll keep going. Let's start with the first one. Machine Games has now announced that their next game will be an Indiana Jones game, with Todd Howard being the executive producer of said Indiana Jones game in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. Yes, a lot going on there. Indiana Jones, though, Machine Games.
Me and Connor are huge Machine Games fans, so
Yes, big
very
Machine
excited.
Games, man. Very weird that. Well, okay, Daniel, what do you think of this?
Daryl,
Fuck, every time.
every time. I am not that loser, okay?
I miss him.
So I wonder what this game.
How
How could you miss that, loser?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of sucked,
He does. So I wonder what this game is going to be. Is it going to tie into any of the movies at all? Is it?
They
is it
said
going
an
to,
original story. So
Okay.
we know that.
is it going to have a Harrison Ford kind of like, or they kind of recast a little, do their own thing? Like I don't know what that's going to be. Is it going to be first or third person?
Yeah,
I kind of
think
hope
that's-
third, but knowing Machine Games, it might. I don't know if they want to go that phonetic gameplay, so they might go third.
The question would be with that: how do you do an Indiana Jones game in first person?
I mean, he
what
does.
You're gonna do a whip in first person?
He doesn't kill a lot, but he does use a pistol. He has a revolver, so he does that, and then he uses the whip most of the time. So I assume it's
you have to be killing more than he would in a typical Indiana Jones movie. Like way more still.
He'll probably do a lot of brawling and then whipping. I assume is like mostly what you're doing. You'll probably be solving a lot of puzzles. I assume is what most of this game's going to be.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like Machine Games, like how Respawn went from Titanfall to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think it's going to be something like that. I think we're going to get a third-person Uncharted type of game out of this.
They said it's like you could explore Rome or something. So I wonder how open this is going to be.
Yeah,
like they just did that with Youngbloods, like slightly open section.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's
too. So gotta remember that.
But I wonder if that's what they're going to do, like like some linear levels, some more open levels, and then explore some sections, have like different objectives to do, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's interesting because Machine Games is such a fantastic developer. Like Wolfenstein 1 and 2 were so good, especially the writing. The second one especially. I mean, that was the best like story in a first-person game last gen, I think. And so they have fantastic writers over there. So it's really exciting they're making it.
I mean, who else is like better at making stories where you punch Nazis? Yeah,
good point. Yeah, I didn't even connect that really. It is kind of a weird team up though when you think about it. Like if
I don't know. Why not?
You were to think though, like beforehand, like, hey, who do you want to make an Indiana Jones game? You'd not think Machine Games.
Yeah, it'd probably be Naughty Dog first, maybe Crystal Dynamics.
Right, you'd think one of those because that'd be more in line with Indiana Jones. You just would not think Machine Games. So, but I'm excited to see what they do with it. It's very much akin
I think this is you're right about Fallen Order, but I think this is like their chance to like, all right, this is Machine Games now. Like we love Wolfenstein, but like it's still not critical success. So I wonder if this it's a big property. I wonder if this could be their chance to take a step up and like show everyone else that doesn't like Wolfenstein like they are a premium developer.
Right. Also get that money, man. You know, it's properties bringing hella money. Sims.
And we didn't talk about exclusivity. Oh, I don't mean to interrupt, Sims.
Yeah, we can bring that up after. Sims, I know you're a huge Indiana Jones fan.
No, I've never seen the films, and like, you know, if people, whoever watches the podcast, would be like, "You've never seen Indiana Jones?" It's like, no, I've not seen Indiana Jones, but I've seen Back to the Future. I've seen the Star Wars. All right, so full off.
Optimism come at you, man.
Yeah, I love that guy so much. Like, just comes in every week, just ready for Daniel's fucking jugular. Like,
yeah, that's why I got that loser out of here. You know,
other optimism would be more into Daryl. You know, it would be like, hey, this Daryl guy's fucking.
Who isn't
cool.
into Daryl? You know what I mean?
Fucking shirt unbuttoned. I'm excited for what this could be. Like, it screams Uncharted, but Indiana Jones. I've not seen the films, so I can't really say. I'm not watch films, and then I will talk about this more. Like, I feel like I can't have an opinion. You know, a massive deal for Machine Games to just go from a first-person Nazi killing, you know, over the top, not for me, first-person shooting game. I played the last one. It was decent. I just didn't love it. But again, first-person shooter. But if they can go third-person, action-adventure, whipping, you know, the odd little, you know, pop to the legs, because Indiana Jones, does it kill people running from the boulders?
He killed that guy in the square, town square, didn't he? When he shoots him, the classic, him spinning the sword. Like, he just shot that guy. So he's probably dead. We'll
see. But, yeah, it's massive. Like, Machine Games and then LucasArts, brilliant little trailer, having LucasArts on the, I'm saying LucasArts, I'm not worried, on the typewriter. And then Machine Games on something else, and I was just like, had to stop it a few times. I was like, "Fucking hell, that's crazy." But yeah, like incredible. Like this is an amazing an iconic week for really probably the biggest week of 2021
so far. What do we think about Todd Howard? We haven't mentioned this yet.
Yeah, it's interesting with him. It sounded like he's just such a big fan of Indiana Jones. He just had to be a part of this, you know. And with him working at Bethesda, he just kind of came in there.
I wonder if this kind of is the next age of Todd Howard, where he doesn't need to be this head of Bethesda anymore, right? Like, they are a Microsoft property, so now he can actually take way more time to be an executive producer and a director.
He's still said to be writing and directing Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6, so I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. That guy has really got a lot on his plate right now.
He's a legend, though. Like, I have full faith in Todd Howard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you ever listen to that guy, one of his interviews, you can just tell he's the smartest guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'd be intimidated to have a conversation with that guy, you know? Like, he's that type of guy.
He's as cool as me, you know?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but...
yeah, I'm cooler. I get it.
What do you want to touch on? Exclusivity. So yeah, the Bethesda Microsoft deal about to go through. They will then own Machine Games. Do we think this will be an Xbox exclusive?
I mean, at least on Game Pass day one for sure.
Certainly. I gotta imagine most of these they'll make them run better too on Xbox.
No, I mean, they're not going to mess with the game like that. But I think that it's a very good question because it depends on what they actually want to do.
Yeah,
this is a question for themselves. Do they want to sell more Xboxes? Because this will.
Right.
If they don't, then just make it sell good everywhere. It's just up to whatever they want to do.
Sure. Sims.
I don't know. Because you listen to people, you listen to podcasts, and they make sense of like why.
It's like every direction you could go with this makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Why would you, even with the Starfield and the Elder Scrolls and whatever next Bethesda, but why would you put it on PlayStation if you want people?
Yes,
to play
you sell consoles, you know, right?
But
just,
then
just keep it exclusive and sell consoles,
but
right?
Then that makes them.
It's either that or you just put it on other things and make a lot of money. So it's depending on what they want to do, really. Like they're in a good situation.
Harris Lilly said something, I can't remember, it was that long ago, but he hit the nail on the head of like, why would you put it on another console? You spent that much money, why would you do that? And I was like, you know what? You're fucking right. And I sit here like, not bothered. Like, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like, if it, you know, Elder Scrolls.
You're like us. We have all the consoles.
Of course.
Right?
Well,
So
I get the S.
well, you know what I mean, though.
Of course, yeah. Like Connor will go out and buy the Xbox if Indiana Jones comes out, right?
Yeah, or Starfield's exclusive or whatever. Like that will sell. He's already going to get one, but that will sell it even more for him, right?
Right.
Well,
You guys got me.
The dickheads on Discord or on Facebook, whatever.
Well, you know Daniel's his
the Xbox fanboy.
Yeah, the Xbox. That's what I think. He doesn't like exclusives at all.
But does Daryl? We don't really care about Daniel.
I just want the money.
What money are you making?
You don't know how much money. I'm worth a lot of money.
He just popped his collar. Of course, he's making money, Sims. Come on. Yeah, I think the most likely would be. The more I think about it, I don't know. Because if Game Pass does truly come everywhere at one point, it's not going to matter if they also put the games out on PlayStation. If you can just get Game Pass on your fucking smart TV, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I could see like a year exclusivity, you know, for Bethesda games, a lot of them, and then come to PlayStation later down the line.
See, at that point, like, you know, I also don't like exclusives. So like I talk about all these three all the time, and I don't think exclusives are actually good. Period. Like they're good for selling consoles. That's about it. It doesn't mean anything to me as a consumer. So the one thing I'll say about that is it creates competition between the consoles, and the competition makes everyone better. You know, like I just want one box to play everything.
But then, if you take away exclusivity, like the game suffers.
But I'm living in an ideal situation. That's it. That is my ideal. Is one box I can play everything. That's it.
For a consumer standpoint, like that's very. You would kind of want that, right?
Yeah. But I'm not. That's more of an ideal situation. I know that that's not how it works.
Sure.
It's a win-win either way.
That's what I was saying. Like if they make it exclusive, they win. If they don't, they win.
That's why I think the year exclusivity, like, because say this Indiana Jones game comes out, it's exclusive for a year, only on Xbox. You're then gonna get those hardcore Indiana Jones fans to go out and buy an Xbox because they're not gonna wait a year, even if they own a PlayStation, you know.
Yeah.
But then a year later, you figure everyone that would be that dedicated to go out and buy an Xbox for the Indiana Jones game already did.
I feel like
a year later you can just.
I don't like the year later thing, or even the 6 month thing. Like if you're just gonna do that, just pay it outright, make it exclusive. Like just make it that exclusive. You know, I don't like the
on the back end from people that wouldn't have played it or bought it before on PlayStation.
I definitely get that. I don't like the middling though. Just make it or make it not. That's it.
No, it's annoying from a consumer standpoint. I completely agree with that. Yeah.
Put Mario on the fucking PS5
and Xbox.
Just throwing down the gauntlet there.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Let me play Smash Brothers on my Xbox controller. That's it.
Okay, and then keeping with this whole Lucasfilm Games thing, Ubisoft studio Massive Entertainment will be making a story-driven open-world Star Wars game, also in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. So yes, we got this one yesterday.
Interesting.
Kept waking up to them, and I was expecting one when I woke up today. I
expected one at 2 o'clock.
Like, where's my Labyrinth game? But no, they didn't do it.
Maybe in the next tomorrow. You know, or even now that we're recording, they might do something.
I think they're done. You don't get any bigger than them.
That was 3 big announcements, back to back. So
yeah,
I know. I expected a week's worth. Let's have a look.
Something like that. Yeah, it would have been cool if they would have just done a whole week's worth. Anyways, this Star Wars game being made by Massive Entertainment, the guys that made Division 1 and 2. Sims, I know you're a big Massive Entertainment fan. How you feeling about this one? You also have 2 lightsabers on you.
Daniel has 2 lightsabers over there. I can go get.
Daniel does? Oh, he whipped them out again. Look at those.
You want me to go get Daniel's lightsabers?
I mean, I think Daryl wants to go get Daniel's lightsabers.
Daryl will go get the lightsabers.
So, I'm excited for what this could be. I want this to be Star Wars Division.
That is so not what I want. Considering
he's got the better lightsabers. That's just not. He's got the proper cool nerd. Which colour's this one then? What is that? What's that?
It's Baby Yoda.
Is that a weed grinder?
No. That is a candle holder.
What's he doing?
I don't know. Does he have a lightsaber?
No.
There you go.
So what colour have you got here?
He's got 2 blue ones.
Is it 2 blue? One not purple? Okay, cool.
Are you fucking colorblind?
That is it's different colours on my screen. No, that's a cool shot. No, I don't know. I kind of just want. I'd love like an open world, Division-esque Star Wars game. It'd be sick. It's not gonna happen.
I think we're probably all in agreement. This is probably a third-person game.
This is definitely
just at base level, right?
Yeah,
this is at least a third-person game. What you're doing in the game, we don't know. So
all we know is it's a story-driven open world game. So
third-person, story-driven. That's all we know.
Yeah.
So I hope that this doesn't have too much to do with like games as a service. That would be my only.
Immediately when I heard Massive Entertainment is the studio behind it, my fear was that this becomes a games as a service. Sims, you think otherwise? You would like a games as a service Star Wars game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I can see it. I mean, it'd make money. Maybe. I don't know. Avengers didn't, so. What? It didn't? Didn't make money. I'm sorry. The Square lost how much stock?
A lot of money.
Yeah, anyways. What do we want this to be? Let's say it is a games as a service. Okay, then where would we want that to be? What would we want?
I think ideally, like if we're breaking down Massive, they are a third-person shooting developer with open world. So ideally, I would like a third-person shooter where I can kind of choose kind of what I am, whether it's a bounty hunter, just a scoundrel, like a smuggler, something like that. And then I can go to different planets and kind of do stuff. Kind of more, think Destiny, where you go to different planets. Like I can go to whatever to do something or whatever.
Is your idea here a games as a service?
No.
No? Okay.
No. But have the planets you can go to.
So your hope would be it's just a traditional Ubisoft open world game?
Yeah.
Sort of. Okay. And then Sims, you would actually hope for the games as a service?
Yeah, I'd take that. I'd take open world, choose your character, role. I don't know, like 1313/Division.
Oh, I want that game so bad.
That's what I want. I want my like open world bounty hunter game. We're kind of owed that. We got like 2 canceled on us. Obviously the Amy Hennig game wasn't gonna be like an open world thing, but I want my story driven third person bounty hunter game.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I hope this ends up being. Where do we want this to take place in the timeline, Daniel? I mean, you are a big old Star Wars nerd, so we could get Daryl. Excuse me. Hopefully, Daryl is also as well
with his sabers. Okay,
watched with the Star Wars lore as Daniel is. Here's what I was thinking. Out at you. Okay. You kind of need to find a way to keep this on one world, right? If you're going to do like an open.
Is that what you want to do? Okay.
It's not what I want. Like, it'd be cool if they could figure out a way to like almost like how you go to different islands through the ship in Assassin's Creed. It'd be cool if you could do that, but with space instead of the ocean.
Or I was thinking like The Witcher 3. Like it has like 4 maps or 3 maps.
Yeah, that's true. You even load into that different area in Witcher 3. Yeah, it could be something like that too. But I was thinking, I don't know, it'd be hard to pull that off with going to different planets. So I was thinking there might need to be a reason where you're stuck on one world. What if you're Ezra? And we see what Ezra's been up to this whole time, because Ezra Miller is from the or no, not Miller. Fuck, that's someone else.
That is the Flash.
Yes, that is the Flash. Anyways, he's a character from Star Wars Rebels. Slight spoilers. Ezra Bridger. Slight spoilers. He's missing through a long period of time in the Star Wars timeline. So I was thinking, what if we just follow him while he's missing? Maybe he's stuck on a planet for some reason. Maybe he hit his head, got amnesia. I don't know. Doesn't know who he is.
I'm going to throw this out at you.
Go ahead.
Clone Wars era.
That'd be cool too.
Maybe mostly Genosha. I know that sounds a little boring. It's pretty deserty, but
though.
there's a lot of fighting that happens on Genosha. So, like, if you're trying to contain it, like have like the Battle of Genosha. That be like the name of the game, or like Star Wars Battle of Genosha or something.
There's also the whole High Republic era that Disney is now trying to make a thing, which it's set like 200 years before any of the movies even start. So maybe they go there with this. I don't know. Maybe
I doubt we're even going to see.
You know what I mean?
I doubt we're going to see any returning characters. To be honest, it's probably going to be all original stuff.
Yeah,
it's kind of sucks because I would like returning characters, but I don't think we will see anybody.
It'll be cool to just get like a Star Wars open world type game though, like that.
Yeah,
that's fun. Yeah. Something that should have been made a long time ago.
We didn't talk about this yet. This means that the end of EA, pretty much.
Yeah,
having the full exclusivity.
They said they will still continue making games with EA, so I think we'll still get your Jedi Fallen Order 2. Definitely, I could see even 3 of those. They'll probably make another Squadrons or whatever. All the success
Battlefront, right?
Yeah, I can see another Battlefront. You might as well keep it with that Battlefield DICE team, anyways. You know, because they're just well equipped to make Battlefront games at this point.
And people like
Sims.
People play them. It confuses me. Like, why are they even allowed to discuss what's happening? Like, surely that's pissed EA off.
Because what is EA going to do to Disney?
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you would think, though. I know what you mean. Maybe it's like a breach of contract somewhere or something.
I don't know. Have they just said, "Look"?
I doubt it is.
It's confusing.
Disney is so careful and meticulous. There is no way. There's no way that they didn't know exactly what they were doing.
I mean, I'm not unhappy about it. I just sit there and go, "What about EA?" That's what I've thought all week. Like, what about EA?
But EA came out and they were like, "Yeah, no worries. Like, we still want to make Star Wars games." Right?
This is why I use the word loophole. Like,
I don't know if it's a loophole, but I do think this means we're about to start getting a lot of Star Wars games.
Probably. Yeah.
Like, probably once 2023 hits, we'll probably get a couple more EA ones before then. And then maybe 2022 next year, we'll get the Fallen Order 2.
Yeah,
and then who knows what'll be at the end of their contract.
We might get a Fallen Order 2 this year. 100%.
No. 2022. 2022 next year.
Okay.
Be a little too quick.
I think so.
Right.
But we're about to, after 2023 hits, I think we're just going to get Star Wars games all the time.
Bit of breaking news. I don't know if you've seen
it.
Riders Republic delayed.
Oh, in the dock.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget. Fuck
it. We will go to that right now. Ubisoft has announced that Riders Republic has been delayed till later in 2021. Sims, were you excited for this one?
A bit, if you want the truth. Like, it wasn't going to be a day one thing, but I would have watched it and seen what it's saying and then made it the decision then. Ubisoft doing another year of last year's Ubisoft. Like, everything that was slated early 2021 has now been pushed. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Far Cry. You said there's a date. I don't think there is a date.
It's in May. Yeah, there's a date.
Okay, Prince Persia.
I don't know if Ubisoft confirmed that, but it was leaked for May 25th. But whatever, yeah.
And then this, so
I mean, they just had so many games back to back, so I think they're fine.
Yeah, they should be okay. We also don't know how much COVID's still affecting all this, kind of seems like we're kind of dead on games until like mid-March-ish, so it kind of seems like
good for me because I'm behind. I think Cyberpunk maybe has opened a lot of people's eyes up. I've seen that the public is sick of it.
Yeah, once you open the floodgates, you can't close it.
Keeping with the delays, Hogwarts Legacy has also been delayed till 2022, which happened fairly quickly. Hogwarts Legacy, of course, the Harry Potter prequel game coming out from what was the developer?
I mean, it's part of WB. I'm not sure who is doing it though.
What was that shitty game these guys made? I can't remember. Whatever. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, the prequel to Harry Potter films. Whatever. Delayed till 2022. You guys are big Harry Potter fans, so go off.
Question: do you think this is to do with A, the Cyberpunk thing, or B, the J.K. Rowling thing?
I think it has to do with C, the game wasn't ready.
Oh, that was the other one. I planned this question in my head about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Or
You forgot.
yeah. So, or was this some bullshit ploy for the PlayStation big showcase reveal to say,
I mean,
look what's
all about
coming next year, get this console now. But not really. It's not really coming out next year.
it's all about that hype. Like,
Of course, yeah.
you know, and you have to think of where WB was too. Like, if you remember, halfway through the year, like, we were questioning who was buying them, right? Like, they were up in the air. They haven't put out a lot of games and stuff like that. So, like, WB was a very unknown.
Portkey Games.
Portkey, okay. Which is funny because that's a Harry Potter thing too.
Made Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Okay.
Made
See,
Harry
yeah, it's a Harry
all
Potter
mobile
name.
games.
Okay.
They made nothing.
So that's just giving me less and less confidence in this game, to be honest. What was I saying?
To go back to Sim's point, I think it could just be a combination of all those things. you
Yeah.
know? More than likely, though, it just was never really gonna come out in 2021.
I just think the game.
How early they delayed it, and like we're in the second week of January or whatever, and it's already delayed till 2022. You know, so it's kind of just like, all right, well, that was never gonna come out.
God of War.
Anything else to say? God of War next week already.
Probably.
They need to just delay it soon.
Sony won't say that until like the last week of 2021. Like, yeah, it's not coming out this
So,
week.
like, is it coming out on April or December 31st?
And like, nah.
No, not surprising. Disappointing, yes.
Sure, definitely. It's a very big property. We haven't gotten too many Harry Potter games.
Well, I do think one of them three things has got something to do with it. I did.
Certainly.
It's a mix of all of them, and then obviously he just straight up weren't ready, and bullshit ploy from Sony.
Honestly, I don't know if I could blame Sony that much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Did Shuhei come up and like, hey, you guys better put 2021 on that trailer, or I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, you know?
Yeah, like I don't
notoriously
know.
violent.
We're not in that meeting. Like, I don't know what they're saying, so like I can't really blame Sony. I would blame WB first.
Okay, cool. Moving on then. Where do we want to go? Resident Evil.
Bastard.
Capcom has announced that Resident Evil Village is getting a showcase on January 21st.
When did that get announced?
A week
This
from
morning.
today.
This morning. And it is hosted by Brittany
From
Baumhocker,
What's Good Games, right? Yeah.
which is awesome. Congratulations for her.
Huge. Oh, that girl always talks about Resident Evil too. Like
I
every
listen to What's Good Games, and like she's always talking about it. So great for her. It's
I
awesome.
listen to them every week, and I'm always like, all right, where's the Resident Evil talk? Where's
January the what?
21st.
1 week from today. So yeah, we're gonna
what
showcase.
It was like 2:00, I think. 2 something.
Yeah.
I forget the exact time. I'd have to look. There's a link in there, so you can.
So
click
like
it if you want.
later on today.
Sometime, yeah. We might be recording the show and it's being done. But
So what do you think this will be? Like just a gameplay showcase, and then maybe a release date at the end?
Yeah,
would be
100%.
did you watch that trailer?
Most of it, yeah.
Okay.
What?
So I think they did something about
so much.
some like the announcement of when it's coming out, some new gameplay, and then I assume we're getting. Don't hold Daniel to it, or me. I assume we're getting a Resident Evil 4 remake trailer teaser for next year. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know.
They
'Cause
said
it's-
something about other Resident Evil franchise announcements.
Oh,
They
did they?
said
Really?
something along the lines in that trailer. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
You think we'll get a release date here though for Village?
100%. We have to. This is what that's for.
I would see. I just hope this doesn't become what Night City became, and they do like 5 of these. And then get,
Capcom's different. I think Capcom's just a different.
I know they are, but maybe they saw that.
It's probably like 21st. We're getting this, and then I assume we're getting like a February. It's coming out February.
You think Village will come out in February?
Yeah, real quick.
Really?
No, it's been
Right
leaked, hasn't it? It's been leaked for April, hasn't it?
I'm saying February.
Capcom leak, yeah.
And all them leaks are legit. Listen, you don't understand. Like, you've literally just made my day. Like, I did not know nothing about this. I am so excited. I can't wait till next week. This is the game of the year for me. This is the game I can't wait for. Listen, boys. Right, 10 o'clock next week. Steve sat in there in his pajamas. I'm gonna watch this, and oh my god, fuck Resident Evil 4 remake trailer. This is
Don't
what
say
it's
that.
all about.
Don't say that. I
Fuck you,
Daryl.
Daryl.
Hey,
I'm liking what Daryl said. If this game comes out in February, man, I'll give Daryl a high five. I don't think.
I do think them. I think Capcom have come out and they've even said that like we got hacked, and all that information that's online. I genuinely think is real.
We'll see. Maybe before that it's ready now.
Oh,
Who knows?
Man, imagine this on like play. Is it only a PS5, Xbox Series X?
No.
There's PS4.
No, yeah, it is.
No.
Right now, it's only confirmed for next gen, or for this gen now.
No, he's saying it only on PlayStation. It's not.
No, I said Xbox. I mean the series.
Okay.
The next gen.
It is next gen. They've only said next gen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that game's gonna look real good.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Yeah. Very much.
We're gonna see.
I love it when we all talk about Resident Evil. Resident Evil is like the one franchise all three of us just like really love. You know,
I never liked it.
Yeah, Sims is the only one that's a little more iffy.
I'm not. I like 5. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like 5. That was like my first one I really
One of the
played.
most average ones.
But it was so good. Shiba.
5's great.
Shiba. Right.
Sheva.
Can we move on to the next note?
Yeah, sure.
Pokemon Snap release date. Yeah, this is not first. I can't believe it. You've disrespected me and the name
Trailer?
of Pokemon Snap.
I was getting into it next. I was going in order.
April 30th. April 30th. You know what that is? That's like 2 days before my birthday. 3 days before my birthday. Happy fucking birthday, Steve. And we sat there in my shorts, in my long ass socks, some trainers, in a bubble cart thing. I'm gonna get my camera. Oh my days! Listen, I'm gonna take.
You're gonna get like an actual camera.
I've got a phone. What world are you living in? I can't wait for this game. And the trailer looked great as well. I'm not, Mega Revolution's there. You got all the Pokemon dems just trotting about, and you're like.
So yeah, new Pokemon Snap release date April 30th. We know it now. We're hyped. We're all here. It's set in the what was the region?
I don't know. I watched that work.
Some with an L. I don't know. One of the regions. Grookey was there though. He was in the trailer, so I was happy about that. It wasn't like Grookey, Yeah. Daniel, you hype Pokemon Snap?
I never played. Daryl has never played the original.
Really? You never played the original?
Did you?
Well, that 64. Yeah, I have so much nostalgia for that. My friend had an N64. We used to play that like all the time. I don't know why.
So good.
But yeah, can't wait. Pokemon
I wonder
Snap.
if this game is going to have the same length, like really short, but like replayable, or are they actually going to expand it and have like a much longer length?
It's gonna have to be a bit longer. The first one's short. Like you can get through that game quick.
I never finished it.
Really? You never got to the space level?
Never.
At the end? What?
I just remember like playing it that much that the noise was in my head.
You throw a ball into like this lava pit and then Charizard flies out?
No, genuinely, I'm so excited for this game. And obviously, I speak about Natalie a lot. Natalie, partner downstairs, putting up with the kids. She watches a lot of these like leaks. This was bang on the money as well. So
like the date?
Yeah. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Thingy.
It's a good time.
I wonder how it's gonna play. Like, you think you'll be doing it with like, I don't know, if you play with the Pro controller, you think it's gonna be a motion control thing?
I hope not, because I don't like motion control.
I think that's how it's gonna be though.
Do we have anything? I've not got the doc up because I'm lazy. Super Mario, is that in the news?
Was there news with Super Mario?
Yeah, I have it in there.
No, okay,
it's not. Are you talking about the game or the actual?
The game.
No, I didn't put the game in there. It's not much to say. It was just a trailer for.
What I want to say, what I want to predict is that I do think now the floodgates are open because they had that like little, was it a little mini direct type Mario type reveal type?
No, they said just like, oh, here's the trailer. We're gonna have the trailer.
I do think next week we're gonna get that direct. I think the floodgates are open.
Do it soon.
If it's not next week, the week after, before February, we'll get the direct.
We're gonna have a change. It should be in January, right?
Yeah. So excited.
It's weird they didn't just save all that for Direct though. They're doing it again, Nintendo, with like they just like trickle out information. It's like, okay, why didn't you guys just make a direct?
Maybe that works for them though. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe the third party thing in that own bit, and then their main first party bit.
Maybe not a bunch of overlapping stuff.
People like it though, don't they? People like that big direct at 11 o'clock my time. Like it's great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We will move on then. Sticking with Nintendo, Nintendo has showed off a new red and blue special edition Switch to go with Mario colors.
Does this shut down the Pro then?
No.
For the first half of the year, I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think overall, no, but
yeah. I can still see the Pro at the end of this year.
Is that something that you guys would pick up?
I would.
Maybe not. Not right now.
I very much would. I would love for that screen to look better on handheld.
I mean, I play mostly on my TV, so
Yeah,
unless it was like, hey, this is a extremely more powerful Switch, I might do it.
Would you?
We buy one. I don't think it's a case of having one each.
Yeah. I mean, how many Switches do you have in your house? Don't your kids got one too?
3.
3? Yeah.
You have a light, don't you?
Yeah, we nearly bought the younger one a Switch for her birthday next month, but we got the S instead. The S is on its way tomorrow.
Nice.
Which sucks because like we can't open it, and the medium comes out.
Until today.
So like, and it'll be in her room as well. Yeah, it's just convenient for her. Like it's the little diddy thing. I mean, she's got a very narrow TV cabinet, and this will just be like out of the way, and I've not got the risk of something falling over. So anyway, that's my life. But it's nice little Switch. It's for collectors, at least, isn't it? It's for them people that love Mario, that love Nintendo, that will keep probably not even open it, just put it away and then save it forever.
Yeah.
It looks interesting.
Unless you want it. I don't know. Sticking with new little things here. Xbox is introducing a new Pulse Red controller.
Now this
For-
is the shit, this isn't it? This is a nice controller.
Fucking cool, right?
Nice controller.
Holy shit, that looks dope.
That makes me so excited for the new design lab.
This
Oh yeah, where's that? Can you not do that with Series S?
No, they took it down before the series consoles came out, so they're going to bring it up.
it does
back up
say coming back soon. Yeah,
Does it? Okay, cool.
But this controller, man,
this is on the
sexy.
this is on the birthday list. Let me tell you, this red controller. Mwah.
That is
You know what I'm
sexy.
saying.
Like it's a good looking controller. Yeah. Anything else to say on it? We're all
Look how happy we are. A controller. Look how happy we are, man.
Controller, like,
Controllers are cool, man.
Darryl, say it, man. Say it, man. Darryl, say it, man.
Controllers are cool.
Yeah, man.
Ooh. That was cool.
Oh, that did things to me, man.
Did it?
Yeah.
Pants?
Does this
Yeah.
do anything for you too?
Oh yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot happening in this house, man. You're just gonna see me pick my kids up and throw them out the window in a minute. I'm telling you now.
Oh god. All right, cool. Well, next up then, before that happens, the Techland art director and writer Powell Slinger, close enough, sure, has left the company after 22 years. Yeah, Techland, the guys behind Dying Light, making Dying Light 2.
Where is Dying Light 2? Like,
Yeah,
where
I
is
don't
that
know.
Fuck knows.
But what I will say about him leaving is, honestly, his job is probably done with this game. He just probably wants to move on. I'm sure the writing is pretty much done. I'm sure his art directing is pretty much. I don't know exactly what that means, but
Maybe they could have started this whole game over at this point.
I mean, this game was supposed to come out last year. It's probably pretty close. They're just touching that game up, you know.
It seems like there's something wrong with that game.
Maybe
They have not talked about it. They have not shown gameplay.
that game was super ambitious.
It was, yeah. I forgot what they were going for exactly. It wasn't like the whole scenery going to change over time. Or
Well, one example was like that lower level in the map, where if like you didn't do it right and you didn't like drain the water or something to like help somebody out, like you wouldn't be able to explore that area. It would just be unexplored.
just be that underwater still or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, they were going for a lot with that game. So who knows what the problem is with it? Hopefully they talk about it soon, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, you gotta imagine. Yeah, I don't have too much more to say on it. You?
No.
No? Okay, cool. We will then move on. Kings of Fighters 15? Is that 15?
15.
Kings of Fighters 15 has been announced with a 2021 release window. Kings of Fighters is a fighting game series, right?
Very popular.
Very popular. Yeah, you played these?
I played like one before, but not a ton. Yeah, this came out of nowhere. They were just like announcement, and it's coming out this year.
Yeah,
Or maybe
had like
it was this year. I think.
play trailer done already and stuff. So
Yeah, just they showed off like a couple new characters or something. So
gotta be pretty close then.
I like fighting games.
Yeah, it looks cool. Cool art style too, right?
Well, yeah, I would like to see more of the game.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That is it for our news stories for this week. Big week of news, man.
Yeah, a lot of news.
A lot of stuff happened. We will now move on to the new releases and new dates. First up, Everspace 2 is coming out on PC on January 18th.
Yeah, get that flying going.
Yes. Up next, big one, Hitman 3 coming out on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X, PC, and Stadia on January 20th.
It's the first real big one of the year.
Yeah, kicking off the year, Hitman 3. You getting it?
Daniel might get it.
Daniel might get it. Okay, we'll see if Daniel gets it next week. I might. I don't know. Probably not.
Reviews talking about
good. I might check it out.
He was talking about how much he wants more stealth games. So
yeah, I have to go up on this one. Next up, Ride 4 coming out on PS5 and Xbox Series X on January 1st. Excuse me.
Yeah, if you like those motorcycle games, check it out.
There you go. You get a whole fourth Ride game. I missed Ride 1 through 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next up, we move up to our bets. Last week's bet was how long will it take to beat Scott Pilgrim? What's that full game called?
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the complete edition.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, what did we say? Because I do not know.
Okay, so Connor, you said 5 hours. Sim said 3.5 hours, and Daniel said 3 hours. The game takes, for the main story alone, 4 hours. So that means Sims wins again. He's not here to celebrate. We were really close, and we were all really close. Like that. Looking at like hours and extra, it's like 8.5. So it's like it could have easily have been to 5 hours, and you would have won. So it was really, really close there.
Those fucking extras, man! I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Has Sims won then? Why he's not here? Has he won?
I don't think we have a chance. There's only 3 more. Yeah, if you win every one, you'll go to 18. So you've won 15. I've won 13, or Daniel's won 13, and Sims has won 20 now. So.
We can't let him know he won. Can we?
He can hear us.
He's gonna come back and rub it in our face and shit.
Let's go on to this week's bet, which I think is going to be a fun one. How many games did LucasArts make?
Ooh, that's a lot.
The total. Yeah,
that's a good one. Fuck.
Yeah,
they made a lot of games.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Sure. I have no idea, man. It's got to be a shit ton. I mean, they make games all throughout the 80s and 90s, so I don't know. 107. Why not?
107. Okay. Interesting. Because I was going. Daryl over here was going to say 80. 80 games. I think they made a lot, but I don't know how many they actually made. Guess we'll have to wait for some.
We could talk about Cobra Kai till Sims gets back.
Well, we'll take.
Easy.
There he is.
Right. We could talk about Star Wars, until he gets. Don't tell him he won, though. Don't tell him.
Sims, what is your bet? How many games did Lucas?
No, tell me I won.
No, I didn't say anything.
Who won? Did I win?
You did. You have 20 wins now.
How long did it take to beat?
How many games did LucasArts make? Is the new bet. You're up. Connor said 107. Daryl said 80.
22.
This is the whole LucasArts.
22.
22. Okay. All right.
I beat your bitch asses.
Yeah, I don't think any of us can win, so you did. And that's the bets for this week.
I'm not gonna give you any satisfaction of this. You cheated, and you cheated.
You see me not... I can't type and not be...
Cheater.
Fuck you.
Sims is on steroids. I want him tested, and I want all his wins removed from the history books.
I'm not Brock Lesnar.
You are Brock. You are Brock. Okay, and now we will move on to our game. Daniel,
Do we have enough time for the game?
what is this week's game? What time is it? Yeah,
I'm Daryl. But we do have time. Okay, we're doing 20 questions. This will be the first 20 questions of the year.
Ooh, is it? Okay, cool.
I have the game ready, and I'm ready to go when you are.
Does this game come out before the year 2000?
It did not come out before 2000.
Bastard. I'm all flustered. This game come out on the PS2, Xbox, GameCube generation.
It did. I think it did. It did.
It did. Okay.
Is this game a first-person shooter?
No.
Is this game an action-adventure game?
Yeah. I mean, I would say so. I'd say there's some action-adventure things to it.
Is this game a licensed property game?
No.
Is this game a PlayStation exclusive?
No.
Is this game reviewed well?
Yes.
Is the series still going today?
Yes.
This game come out on the GameCube?
Did it come on the GameCube?
Sorry, can't.
No, it did not.
Oh.
It did not. So
So it's
Okay, that was
PlayStation 2,
Yes.
Xbox, reviewed well, action adventure-ish,
Hard game.
not
Still going.
first-person shooter. Still going. PS2.
Is this a hack and slash game? Hack
No.
and slashing.
no.
Is this
That's 10
game
questions.
open world?
Yes.
Mm.
Has this game got awesome music?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Does this game star Tommy Vercetti?
Tommy Vercetti. I could try to look up who the main character is.
Is that the GTA Vice City character?
Yeah. How do you not know Tommy Vercetti?
Oh, excuse me, man.
No.
His name.
No, it doesn't. So that's another one.
Is this game made by Rockstar?
Yes.
You were on the right track.
Has this game got Big Smoke in it?
I don't know who that is.
You know what Big Smoke is?
No.
Does Samuel L. Jackson voice a character in this game?
I don't think so.
Does he not know that Samuel Jackson's in San Andreas?
You're questioning Daryl?
Yeah. Kind of. Okay, so clearly it's a Rockstar game. It's a GTA game, probably. Could be Bully, I guess.
Not going on anymore. Max Payne's not going on anymore.
Didn't even make those first Max Payne games.
That
Neither.
was Remedy.
I knew that.
Okay. So
Is
could
this
be
game-
Red Dead Revolver. This is a
No.
Western game?
No.
Okay, it's a GTA.
Is this game
Vice City.
in Vice City?
It's not Vice City.
No.
Let me ask the Tommy thing.
You already asked that. You already asked the question.
It's got to be 3. Is does this game take place in Liberty City?
I don't know.
Why do you gotta look?
Because I don't know.
Very
Yes,
knowledgeable, Daniel.
It does. Yes, it does.
You didn't know that
Right.
GTA took place in Liberty
Right.
City?
Before you start jumping to conclusions, right, you gotta think this, right? So there's GTA 3, there's Vice
There's Liberty
City,
City
there's
stories.
San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories. There's 5 that
But
came
you
out.
just said it came. It's in Liberty City.
Also,
City.
also, there was that the GTA DS game that did come to the PlayStation,
Chinatown Wars.
which was in Liberty City.
Daryl's got to go to the bathroom. So
Chinatown Wars was in Liberty City.
Daryl's really got to use the bathroom.
Is there 3 in this title?
Daryl can shoot the fuck up.
Is this game Grand Theft Auto 3?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Good game. Me and Sims, man. Quite
Yeah. I actually, Daniel and Daryl have not played this game. That's why.
You've not played this game?
Yeah.
When did you start playing Grand Theft Auto then?
I played a little of 4.
You never
But
beat 4?
No.
Did you play San Andreas?
No.
I've never played San Andreas.
I didn't. I popped in and played a little of Vice City.
I've played it. I've never beat it.
Not.
I've never beat it, but like.
Oh, okay.
Were you not there for the hype of San Andreas?
I was there. I was playing Halo.
I was 9, so.
All right. Well, that was 20 questions.
That was 20 questions, and that was the Nerdic Gods podcast, episode 49. We are all still in shock that Daniel has not played Grand Theft Auto 3.
Well,
I'm in shock that we did this podcast this quick.
Are you? Oh, no. We're good at this now, man. Come on, man. We're almost at 50 episodes. We got this shit down. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
Thank you for watching. Stay cool and don't be a nerd.
Yes. Anything else to say, guys? Sims?
That's it. Stay cool and don't be a nerd.
If you made it this far into the podcast, please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask us a question, challenge Daryl, challenge Connor, and again, thank you for all the support. Like the Game of the Year episode was probably the best thing we've ever seen in our entire lives. Thanks to that one guy who watched one episode during his workout. I hope you all right. I hope you worked on them glutes, and I hope you worked the upper body, and I hope it wasn't leg day because apparently nobody likes leg day.
No, your legs hurt after. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.